Hello, this is Jam Master Daniel 96, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about why Disney and Lucasfilm should continue the Star Wars Expanded Universe, now called Star Wars Legends, as an alternate timeline alongside the new canon. And let's begin. Well, for those who don't know what Star Wars Legends is, Star Wars Legends was the original Star Wars Expanded Universe, which was the stories outside the movies before Disney bought Star Wars, which it consists of all the books, comics, games, TV shows, up until April 25th, 2014, which is when Disney and Lucasfilm decanonized the Expanded Universe and rebooted it, and to make way for their new canon, which would consider all the future TV shows and future movies, which pretty much, they discontinued it, and pretty much all for new Legends content over the years. We've gotten expansions for the Old Republic MMO, and back in May of 2019, they released a new Legends comic, which was part of the classic Marvel series, which was the 108th issue, which was Star Wars 108, which was for Marvel's 80th anniversary. And it was a good, I'd say a good opportunity to show Disney and Lucasfilm that there's still interest in the Star Wars Expanded Universe. And a couple of years back, two Expanded Universe / Legends characters won the Black Series vote with Darth Revan and Jaina Solo. Both won a fan poll to get a Black Series figure made, and those were a success. And it does show that people still care about the Star Wars Expanded Universe, and like I feel like they'd be still interested in it. And I know there's a lot where people get excited when there's a possibility of characters from the EU enter the new canon, and I know when Thrawn was introduced into Rebels, there was a lot of people excited to see Thrawn back into canon, but there's a difference between that. But I think if you continue the Legends timeline as an alternate universe, you can get even more people excited about, and then you can even get those maybe longtime fans who followed it for years, that would be excited to see new Legend stories. And you'd also have fans who follow both the EU and the new canon that would probably follow it as well. And then, so that would be, a good money maker for Disney and Lucasfilm. And you can even introduce the newer fans to the Star Wars Expanded Universe. I bet, maybe they want to check out some new Legends content here and there, which, like grow it also to the newer fans as well. And maybe even, buy a new Legends book for a friend, maybe like introduce, your friends, your family, co-workers or classmates or neighbors or anyone, maybe into the Star Wars Expanded Universe, like if they've seen the Star Wars movies, maybe show them what the Expanded Universe is all about. Like, I mean, you can introduce them into the new canon as well. Like, if they just know the movies, you can show them the Expanded Universe and then tell them, how great it is. Like, and maybe, buy them a few books for a starting point. Like, buy it as a gift. Like, introduce it, like, grow the community more, like, to help. And then maybe as we grow the enough people to show, Disney and Lucasfilm that there's, some interest in getting Legends continued from both new and old fans, it would be a great way, like, I think this would be a perfect idea to continue Legends as an alternate universe alongside the new canon. It would be a win-win scenario. Like, You'd even have the people that only dislike the EU would have more stories to read, and you'd even have the people who are fans of both that would, buy both Lucasfilm products for both timelines. And who knows, maybe you just have the newer fans who are more familiar with the new canon that maybe could see what the Legends is all about. And I mean, this would be a good idea to, have the two timelines run simultaneously. And definitely if they make new Legends stories, they will have the Legends banner on it, as Marvel 108 did, to showcase that it's not part of the new canon timeline. And that's what they do with a lot of the reprints. They put the Legends banner on to show the difference between what is Legends and what is canon. And the same thing would apply for new Legends books. And I mean, there are a lot of cliffhangers that need to be resolved in the expanded universe, like the big gap between Crucible and Legacy, as we know with the canceled Sword of the Jedi trilogy by Christie Golden. And there was even a planned trilogy that Troy Denham was going to do as well. So let's get that and all the other stories beyond, and even the stuff. What happens after Legacy 2? What happens to Anya Solo and all that at the end of Legacy 2? And we get to see more what happens with Ben Skywalker and Alana Solo, Jaina Solo, and Jagged Fell, in that big gap between Crucible and Legacy, and then the post-Legacy stuff with Anya Solo and beyond, and more of Cade Skywalker. And also we'd have to wrap up, where does Dawn of the Jedi lead into, like, with stuff like that, and then what happened to Starkiller and all of them after The Force Unleashed 2. And and then maybe we can get more stories in the Old Republic, and also maybe give us a Darth Zana trilogy, like stuff like that. Like there's still a lot of EU stories to be told, and give the EU a proper conclusion that it deserved. And that's pretty much all I gotta say in this video. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, tell me what you think, share this video to get the word out, and catch you guys next time. May the Force be with you. Bye.